सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 410, verse 115. मिथ्यात्वबुद्ध्या तत्रेच्छ नास्ति चेत् तर्हि मास्तु तत्. ध्यायन् वाथ व्यवहरन् यथारब्धं वसत्वयम्. The entire range of Vedantic teaching, beginning with Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga and Jnana Yoga, meant to remind or to discover our own higher nature. The entire range of our scriptural teaching consisting of 3 sadhanas, Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga and Jnana Yoga. All these 3 sadhanas designed to remind our real nature, to help us to discover our higher nature. Why scriptures has to help us to discover our higher nature, our real nature? Shastra says, until you discover your real nature, your higher nature, that is Atma, you can never have Purnatvam, security, peace or happiness. These are all not possible. Therefore, if you are interested in that peace, happiness, security, try to find out where from they are really derived, where from they come. Guru only helps for that. For that peace, happiness, security, you have to study scriptures. Prasthanatrayam, Gita, Upanishads, Prakarana Granthas, so that you can extract, discover the true nature which you are already. You can discover that which you are already. That means which I am already, it is very easy for me to discover. If I am already that higher nature, why I am not able to know? That also Guru says, why you are not able to discover your higher nature without Guru and Shastra? Because you have self-ignorance. That self-ignorance has to be removed. That removal of self-ignorance is possible only through Shravanam, Mananam. That Shravanam you have to do from a competent teacher. And that Shravanam also you have to do with much Shraddha, Bhakti, commitment. Then you can derive that Ananda, peace, already your real nature. That comes once you are committed to the study of scriptures, giving quality time, quality mind. Suppose a person comes and gives a lot of time, quality mind, and studying. In spite of that effort also, because of some obstacle, person is not able to claim I am Brahman. It is only remaining as a verbal lip movement. My Guru said I am Brahman. I am also thinking I may be Brahman. I may be Brahman because my Guru is so confidently telling, that means I may be Brahman. Still that student is not able to claim, yes, what my teacher said, I am Brahman, is fact. It is fact only. There is no doubt in that. But that person is not able to claim. Then what to do? After listening also, not able to claim, for that Vidyaranya says, let him do meditation. Aham Brahmasmi iti dhyana. Contemplation. It is not a fact, but let him do meditation. Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. After listening, not before listening. After listening to Shastra, he can repeat that Mahavakya, Avritti. Aham Brahma Asmi is a Mahavakyam. Brihadaranyaka Mahavakyam. It comes in the first chapter itself. I am Brahman, Brahma Asmi. What type of Brahman? I know very well because my teacher said already. I am Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Shariratraya Vilakshana Sakshi Atma Aham Brahma. Panchakosha Vilakshanaha. I know very well. Repeat the same mantra Avritti. Mahavakya mantra. Nirguna Brahma Vishaya Rupa Mahavakya mantra Avritti. Continuation. What will happen if the person continues? After some time, that mantra Avritti becomes a fact. Once the obstacles goes, when they go, we do not know. Person can definitely claim that I am Brahman. Possible. Until that time, let him do mantra Avritti. After gaining Jnanam, the topic we are discussing here, Jnanis, some of them are active, some of them are passive. Why this difference? Why some Jnanis, Sannyasi, Jnanis? Jnanis are always Sannyasis only, whether they are in a saffron color or a color dress. All Jnanis are Sannyasis. Remember, without renunciation, they can never become Jnanis. Without renunciation, Vairagyam. Every sannyasi need not be a Jnani. Every renunciate need not be a Jnani, but every Jnani is a renunciate. Either in Grihastha or he is in Sannyasashrama. So that renunciate, real sannyasi is one who has got inner renunciation. Vairagyam. Renunciation or Vairagyam towards what? Towards Anatma, matter, towards this material universe, not desiring for anything. Because whatever I desire, it is temporary, ephemeral, it is false also. Because before Jnanam itself, this person has got lot of Viveka. In Tattva Bodha itself, he has got Viveka. Atma Anatma Viveka. Atma Satyam Tadanyat Sarvam Mithya iti Viveka. He has got. Because of that there is Vairagyam. Ihamutra Halabhoga Viragaha. That Vairagyam helps the person to attain knowledge. Therefore, after gaining knowledge, either in Grihastha or Vanaprastha, Sannyasa ashrama, doesn't matter, but that person can work, be active according to prarabdha because of their swabhava. So all jnanis need not sit quietly, all jnanis need not run all over. It depends upon their own swabhava. Writing jnani, let him write. Walking jnani, let him walk. Running jnani, let him run. Jnanis are different types. Therefore, let us not break our head. Why jnanis are active or passive? Sannyasis. Either all are sannyasis only. Okay. Why one person is so calm, jnani? Why some jnanis are so active? Why you are thinking about them? You think about yourself. Don't criticize them, don't compare them, don't blame them, don't judge them, don't label them. Why I have to label others? Why I have to judge others? There is a lot more for me to do sadhana and a lot more contemplation, lot more assimilation I have to do. Where is the time to think about others? Where is the time? No time. I am so busy. Even 24 hours is not sufficient for my sake. So real Tivra Mumukshu sadhaka is always contemplative only, not bothering about anyone, unnecessarily never poke into others' matters. Never give a chance to the mind to think about others. Too much time we occupy our mind thinking about others, either positive or negative. Positive virtues of others, go on thinking continuously, it won't help. Negative things also thinking, it won't help. How am I? Where am I? That is very important. This is one of the important points we have to note. Our mind cheats us in the name of freedom. Mind moves, goes here and there, thinking about so many things, especially early morning. We wake up, suppose, 4 o'clock. Afterwards we won't get sleep. Everybody is sleeping. Therefore, let us go and sleep. We don't get sleep. But you are go on thinking about past, present, others, situations, incidents, and so many other things are coming in the mind. Wasting our time also, really speaking. Better not to spend more in speculation, more in imagination. Stop that. That is a bad habit of the mind. Even by the time you recognize it, 45 minutes over. 1 hour, 1.5 hours. My God, 4 o'clock I have woken up, 5:30 now. What I was doing and rolling on the bed thinking about so many things. So, ordinary people also, they should not do. What to talk of Vedantic spiritual seeker, how he must be alert. That's why disciplining the mind is not a joke. You must be very alert. Watch your mind. Watch your thoughts. Watch your thoughts all the time. Scrutinize your thoughts. Send them proper channel. After scrutinization, you must always like a watchdog about your own thoughts. About your own thoughts, you must be like a watchdog. Otherwise, mind will just ride on us. Like this, years together, decades together, we'll spend time. By that time, we recognize the whole, there is no any solid benefit we get because of so many occupations in the mind. Therefore, this person, after knowledge, jnanam, because of his previous mastery on one's own mind, because of previous discipline, viveka, vairagyam, this person allows the prarabdha to function. Then Purvapakshi asked, his prarabdha is functioning, you are telling, after doing mithyatva nischayam, how can he or she has got any interest at all to do vyavahara? Is it possible? Ichha asti va? Katham ichha bhavati? Mithyatva buddhya tatra laukika rajadi karmani katham ichha asti, ichha na bhavati, ichha na asti. Purvapakshi's conclusion. How one, suppose a grihastha, grihini, a jnani grihini, like all of you. Jnani grihini, jnani householder, after knowledge, how they can have interest in household duties. Therefore, some people have fear. Don't go to that Swami Amma class. If you go there, you will lose interest. You will lose interest in family, children, all these duties and all. Who said? They will never lose interest. On the other hand, teacher teaches well how to handle the husband, how to handle the wife, how to handle the situation, children, how to face the situations, relatives. You are learning well, so that without disturbance you can go ahead in your spiritual pursuit. You are learning that only. Ichha is not going. You do your responsibilities with more alertness, with more attention, without any tension. You all do your jobs with a lot of attention, without any tension. And you show your attention without tension, and you are so relaxed. Therefore, suppose ichha is not there too much, they have to do shopping, Pandi Bazaar shopping, Ranganath street shopping and all. Ichha nasti chet mastu. If she is not interested in buying lot of dresses, lot of ornaments, interest is not there, let her sit at home. Why you are compelling? If they are not interested in doing the worldly activities like other people, if that jnani want to be silent, contemplative, dhyanam, I want to do dhyanam. Ningallah shopping poitu vaango, na veetla ukkarvenna, inna periya sannyasi. They criticize the people. Let them criticize. My swabhava is like that. I sit at home. You all can go and enjoy. Dhyayanva, vyavaharanva. Suppose you are interested in going with them also to see how the shopping they are doing. Go along with them and help them also to choose the colors. Come back. So vyavaharan, interest. Vidyaranya is not telling shopping and all. I am telling. Because Vidyaranya talking about sannyasis. Sannyasis, they may be active in some vyavahara, some organization, some work, or book proofreading, printing, taking care of the kitchen work of the ashram. Suppose cook won't come, the Swami has to go and cook. And they serve. Nothing wrong. Krishna did all types of jobs. Jnani also does. Cleaning the bathroom onwards, washing the clothes, serving the food, cooking also. Let them do. If they want, vyavaharanva, dhyayanva, according to their prarabdha. Prarabdham ayam vasatu. Let they live according to their prarabdha. Don't judge, don't interfere in Jnani's conduct or behavior. Not to involve in their conduct or behavior, you must be so mature enough. You must be very, very mature not to interfere in any others' matters. It's not easy. Not interfering in others' matters, either verbally or mentally, it's not easy at all. It is very, very, very difficult. Even people physically, verbally, they may withdraw, not interfering, but mentally, they go on thinking about them. Sir, your relaxation is here only. The moment your mind is not interfering with others' matters, really speaking, you need not do anything for relaxation. Your mind is totally relaxed. Try this. If your mind is not thinking about others too much, bothering about too much about others, you are not going to do anything by involving. Unnecessarily running, the mind is running and breaking. As though it is breaking, man. Too much thinking. Why? Come out of that. Tell your mind why you are thinking so much. Relaxation is yours. You need not do anything special. Swami, how to relax? Tell me, Swami. You stop unnecessary thinking. How to relax? Stop unnecessary thinking. Nothing is there to do. Stopping only of this interference. So, prarabdham decides. You change your course of thinking pattern. Up to here we saw in the last class. Now 116. Upasakastu satatam Jayanneva vasedyatah Dhyanenaiva kritam tasya Brahmatvam Vishnutadivat. Now, very technical verses, difficult also to grasp. Let us see how Vidyaranya is comparing the Upasaka Jnani and Nishtha Jnani, Brahma Nishtha Jnani. This is the comparison between Upasaka Jnani. That word itself contradictory. Upasaka Jnaniya. How Jnani can be Upasaka? How Upasaka can be a Jnani? Our Upasaka Jnani in this chapter. A Jnani means a person who has got Paroksha Jnana. Shastra study over thoroughly. With a lot of Shraddha Bhakti, he has or she has completed the study. Attained Paroksha Jnana. Brahma Asti. Brahma Ahamasmi. That Bhavana is there. Bhavana is there. That knowledge he has got. Jnanam is there. But not able to claim firmly, not able to claim firmly that I am Brahman. Without any doubt, without any iota of doubt, wee bit of doubt, claiming is not happened in this person, in Upasaka Jnana. That is why he is prescribed a Upasana. Aham Brahmasmi Vritti Rupa Avritti. Upasana is prescribed by Shastra. So he is a Upasaka Jnani. Our hero is who has claimed it is a fact for him. It is not no more a lip movement. It is not a lip service. That is the truth, the only truth in this world. Aham Brahma Asmi. Nothing else is real. Everything is only false. Lower order of reality. False in the sense, remember, whenever I say everything is false other than Atma Aham, everything is Mithya, whenever we say, they are all not real as much as Atma is real. I will repeat once again. Many times I say everything is false, everything is Mithya, including your body Mithya, body Mithya. Pallu veli toothache is so much, earache is so much, and you are telling Mithya. Pain is Mithya. Teacher is also Mithya. Whenever we say Mithya, false means this Nama Rupa Prapancha is not real like Atma. As real Atma, that much reality is not there to this Nama Rupa. That is the meaning. This world has got experiential reality. Body, mind, wife, husband, house, all things, they have experiential reality only. Factual reality they doesn't have. Factual reality is not there. That is to be understood. False, 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 and our mind cannot accept first. False in the sense, they have only Vyavaharika Satyatvam, relative reality. Your dream is there or not? Your dream is false. Whenever I say, our dream is false, not only I, you also can say, your dream is false. Dream is false in the sense, from what standpoint it is unreal? Dream is not unreal for dreamer in dream. Dream is not unreal for a dreamer in dream. Dream is unreal only from the standpoint of waker. Similarly, husband is unreal, wife is unreal, house is unreal, body is unreal, everything is unreal, whatever I am seeing from the standpoint of Atma. This point we have to assimilate well, otherwise Vedanta will never gel with our intellect. Vedanta will never gel. As you are accepting your dream is unreal from the waker standpoint, dream is real for a dreamer, but dream is unreal only from the waker standpoint. Similarly, when Vedanta teacher is telling this Vyavaharika Prapancha is unreal from the standpoint of that Turiya Atma, Aham. From waker's standpoint, waking world is not unreal. Waker's standpoint, waking world is, in waking state, it is real. For waker, waking world is real. For waker, waking world is not unreal. For Jnani alone, waking world is unreal. If you are a Jnani, waking world is like another dream. If you are not a Jnani, you have to wake up from ignorance. Now you have woken up from dream. Therefore you are happily telling, dream is false, dream is false, dream is false. Now you have to wake up from your Dehatma Bhavana, Mana Atma Bhavana, you have to wake up from your ignorance. How can I be body? How can I be husband? How can I be wife? It is my Vesham in waking state. I am not a waker, Vishwaha. I am the Turiya Atma putting the Vesham of Vishwa. I am the Turiya care of Mandukya Upanishad. I am the Mandukya Upanishad. Eppu padichom? Here only we have completed. After completing that Upanishad only we have taken up the Prakarana Granthas. So I am the Turiya Atma putting the Vesham of Vakar, Vishwa in waking state. Just as you are the Vakar putting the Vesham of the dreamer in the dream. Vakar alone was the dreamer. Similarly, I, the Turiya Atma alone, am the Vakar. As Vakar, I am a husband, I am a wife, I am a householder. But as Turiya Atma, na varna, na ashrama, na achara dharma. Why? Adhyasa has gone. How it has gone? Ignorance has gone. Therefore what? I am Turiya Atma. Upasakastu satatam dhyayanneva vaset. That Brahmata, I am Brahman is possible for this person as long as he is doing dhyanam. For a jnani, it is an evident fact. For this person, dhyayanneva, as long as he is doing upasana, meditation, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, Swami. As long as class is there, I am very much with my Brahman status. Once you give holidays in the month of April, after third week, up to June again, I lose my Brahmatma status. The holidays when many people just because no classes, they don't listen also, CDs. Vyavahara more, all guests are coming in summer and going here and there talking with people, and I lose my Brahmatma status. If I sit in meditation and if I do all my sadhanas all the time, nobody is there, nobody is disturbing me, I am very sane person. Otherwise, it goes away. Dhyayanneva vasayet. Vasati ataha. Dhyayanneva kritam tasya brahmatvam. Therefore, as long as class is going on, I am doing practice at home, contemplation, meditation, doing Brahmatvam vasati. Brahmatvam will be there. For whom? This upasaka jnana. Dhyayanneva tasya, dhyayan eva tasya Brahmatvam asti. Like what? Vishnutadivat. A person normally they are doing meditation on Vishnu, Shiva. As long as they do Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, at that time Vishnu will be there along with them. Once they finish that dhyana, no Vishnu. Vishnu has gone. The Vishnutvam, they merge with Vishnu, they feel like I am Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. Shiva Bhakta, Shiva Dhyanam, Shiva only there. After meditation, when they come out of that, all children, family members, enna chenna, when Shivatvam gone, Vishnutvam gone. This Upasaka Jnani also like that. My Brahmatvam gone. No dhyana, no Brahmatvam. That is the condition. It's like what? Battery. Battery charge. Once you charge and it is bright. Once charge is over, cell phone, silent, அது சத்தம் பண்ணும். Battery over ஆனாலே உடனே it makes sound. Once it makes sound, oh, battery over. Again charging. Once you charge fully, so bright it is. It works for a few hours. Afterwards, when the trip charge. Upasaka Jnani is like a battery. Charging is required for him. All the time charging. Summer vandale charge poidum. That's why, Swami, we are coming to the camp. And that's why I am keeping camp also. So don't, my charge become weak, so weak. June masala pick up a pandad. It will not pick up the, it gets damaged also. Sometimes the battery is not charged for a long time. It is useless. You have to throw it. I don't want to throw my students. Therefore, 2 days camp, 3 days camp, or 1 week camp. At least other students who cannot come to the camp, at least they have to spend at home with that until. So what is the remedy for here? How long you charge yourself? UPS. In Coimbatore and all, people have the internet, inverter. Inverter you have to charge. Once you charge inverter, when power goes, you can make use of that inverter. I am talking Coimbatore. Coimbatore power cut almost 22 hours. Where that inverter can get charged? To use the inverter, it has to get charged. To charge itself, there is no power. How to charge it? Like that, our sadhana should not become like inverter. We have to be like a generator. Unobstructed power supply. Unobstructed power supply, UPS. Adi madri unobstructed Ananda supply. Unobstructed Jnanam supply. Otherwise, we will become weaker and weaker. So, Vishnu Tadivat, just like other Upasakas, the Vishnu, after while they are meditating, people are so sane. Once you ask them, now 1 week you have to go and serve a person who is in patient in the hospital. You have to serve. Or somebody, guests are coming, you have to serve them for 1 week. You have no dhyanam, you have no sadhana, nothing, no listening to CDs, cassettes, nothing. You see that after 1 week this student becomes Chindi avatar. Like Rudra avatar madri. Ennamo aayaduthu Swami enakku. Ennamo aayaduthu. Happens. It is not abnormal. It happens because our lack of nishtha in knowledge, these are all small disturbances. We will slip down as it were sometimes. And we feel ashamed also. So, what is this? After listening so much of Shastra, when 2 days guests comes, I have lost my whole thing. Whole thing in the mind means what? Peace of mind, relaxation, inner leisure, all pochu. Bhagavan provide that atmosphere for you to test you, whether you are UPS or battery or you are generator. Bhagavan tests. Really speaking, if you have internalized the teaching, you make use of that opportunity not to disturb. You learn to see that Sarvatma Bhava. Bhagavan has given me an opportunity in this situation only to test myself, where am I? How much my knowledge is firm. That is the way I have to make use of it. Otherwise, like Vishnu Tadivat, like other people, Shiva Dhyanam, Vishnu Dhyanam, as long as they do, they are fine. Otherwise, they become like, very, very powerful, strong Ajnanis they become and fight each other. Then after fighting, they recognize, I am a Vedantic student, I am a Gita student. I need not remember, they remind. They remind, you are Swamini student, you are Gita student, you are Upanishadic student, you are going to all classes. What is the use of going? Coach, namak adu very shock. What your Swamini teaching? Innu kobam varum. They want to provoke you. They want to provoke you. Not getting provoked under any situation is the real sadhana. Everything is fine, you are fine. So what? Everything is not fine also, I am fine. Then you are real sadhana. Okay, next shloka. Dhyanopadhanakam yattat dhyana bhave viliyate vastavi brahmatanaiva Now he is comparing Jnanam and Dhyanam. What is the difference between Jnanam and Dhyanam? Dhyanam, that thought, as long as you continue in Dhyanam, it remains. Jnanam is not that. You will never forget. Either you are in Dhyanam, you are not in Dhyanam, that you will never forget. Just like your human nature, I am a human being. Are you remembering all the time? I am a human being, I am a human being. Are you doing japa? No. But you are not forgetting Manushyatvam. I am a human being. You are not forgetting. Why? It is Jnanam. You know that you are a human being. You never miss that. Similarly, my Brahmata also must be like that. Jnanam, if comes, it never goes. Na viliyate. Dhyana samaye agacchati, dhyana anantaram, dhyana abhave viliyate. Na adi dhyanam problem. Sitting in samadhi and thinking I am consciousness, I am consciousness, I am consciousness. Hey, without sitting in samadhi also you are consciousness only. Without samadhi, without dhyana, do you become unconscious? You are consciousness only. Atma, I am. I need not sit for that in dhyanam. Pashyan shrunvan, sprushan jigran, ashnan gachan, swapan shwasan, pralapan visrujan grundhan, unmishan nimishan navi, naiva kinchit karomi iti. I am not doing anything. I am always Atma Swarupam only. Nishkriyaha, Akriyaha. I am. While doing Kriya. While doing Kriya also, while body changing also, I the Atma am non-changing, changeless. This knowledge is ever. Look into the sloka. Dhyana upadanakam yat brahmatvam. Suppose my brahmatvam, Brahman status, is upadanakam. Upadanakam means material cause. Because of dhyana. Here upadanakam means what? Cause. Nimitta karanam is intelligent cause. Upadana karanam means material cause. Upadana karanam, gold is the material cause. As long as the material cause is there, gold is there, ornament will be there. Once you take out the gold, ornament won't be there. Because ornament doesn't exist other than gold. So, as long as upadana karanam is there, that ornament is there. Similarly here, dhyanam is the upadana karanam, suppose. And brahmatvam is the karyam, product. Then dhyanam goes away, my brahmatvam also goes away. Therefore, this lady requesting, who Vedantic student lady requesting husband, let me do 1 hour dhyanam, otherwise my brahmatma will go away, afterwards I will come. Suppose she won't request, if at all she requests. Or husband requesting wife, without requesting, sitting, so I have to remember my brahmatma status, then I will come to household duties. If it loses, it is not a brahmata. You will never lose. If at all you lose, it is not a real status of brahmatvam. Therefore, dhyana upadanakam yat brahmatvam. You have to supply brahmatvam. Yat brahmatvam dhyana abhave viliyate. After dhyanam is over, dhyana abhave, in the absence of meditation, brahmatvam status, Brahmanhood, viliyate. Brahmanhood has gone. Now I become Brahmadrakali. After my brahmatva status goes away. Until I get nishtha, this is the problem. So once jnanam becomes so firm, it will never change. Vastavi brahmata naiva jnana bhave viliyate. Vastavi brahmata. If really I get the knowledge of Brahman, firm knowledge, it is fact only for me. And that jnana abhave means, and the vritti abhave. Here jnana abhave means that vritti is not there. Now you are listening to my class. Now do you have that I am male jnanam? Do you have that jnanam now? When you are listening my class, that jnana vritti is not there in your mind. If jnana vritti is not there, that you are human being, you are not entertaining that vritti. As I am talking, even though you are not entertaining that thought, I am a human being, are you missing your humanhood? Amamma Swamini class, if I listen, I lose my humanhood or femalehood. Never happens. Even though you are not having that jnana vritti. What jnana vritti? I am wife of so and so, husband of so and so. And the jnana vritti, particular jnana vritti, you are not entertaining when you are listening my words, or when you are eating some gulab jam. When you are eating nice gulab jam, do you forget? Suppose are you entertaining? I am a wife of so and so, I am a husband of so and so. That thought you are entertaining. If you don't entertain that thought, don't you become a wife of so and so? Are you not a wife of so and so or husband of so and so? Even that thought is not there. Even though that thought is not there, you are wife of so and so. You are husband of so and so. Like that, similarly, I am Brahman thought I need not entertain all the time. If I don't entertain, I lose my Brahmatvam. No. Jnana abhave, that vritti in the mind, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, Satchit, Sat Chit, Sat Chit, is it required? Not required all the time. If you require all the time, if you remember, uppu badila, where ennamu potu vedu sambar. Thank God, it should not be all the time. Mind has to change the vritti. Even though that jnana vritti, aham brahmasmi vritti is not there at particular time, suppose your phone rings, hello, we are talking, hello, who is other side? And that time can you entertain aham brahmasmi vritti? You cannot entertain aham brahmasmi vritti. So that do you lose your brahmatva status? At that time I have lost my Brahmatma status. Hey, Brahmatma status is not missing like Jnanam, time missing. Here it is a Jnanam. Now I am talking all the time. 4 plus 4, 8. That knowledge gone or there in you? It is there in you. But you are not remembering now. 4 plus 4 is 8, 4 plus 4 is 8, 4. And the Jnanam is there now. At present moment. But that jnanam has gone away? No, it has not gone, it is there. Like that here also, Brahmata. That Brahmata, Naiva Vastavi, if it goes away, it is not a Vastavi, it is not a real Brahmatva. If it goes away. When Jnana Bhave Viliyate, if that thought, that vritti, if I am not entertaining, if it goes away, it is not at all vastavi. It is not real jnanam. Real jnanam never shakes. Real jnanam never goes. What about in coma? In coma also, it may not be expressed outside, but you are Brahman only. You are ever Brahman only. Then what is the job of this jnanam does? Next shloka, 118. Tato bhijnapakam jnanam na nityam janayatyadaha jnapaka bhavamatreణ nahi satyam viliyate. The corollary of the previous verse 117, further he elaborates here Here jnana abhave means dhyana vritti abhave. That dhyana vritti, aham brahmasmi, dhyana vritti abhave na viliyate. Brahmatvam will never disappear, never goes away. Now he says tataha. You take adaha first, last word adaha. Adaha means this brahmatvam status. Sakarantaha napumsakalingaha adashabdaha. Adaha amu ami. Adaha amu amuni napumsakalinga. This brahmatvam status, this brahmanhood, na nityam janayati. Na janayati nityam. It is not generated every day. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. Knowledge every day you are generating. You are not generating every day. It is always there. Therefore he says that is always there. Na janayati nityam. It is not created by this thought every day. Tataha abhignapakam jnanam. Jnanam abhignapakam bhavati. Tataha. Therefore, the knowledge is always abhignapakam bhavati. This is a technical term. Abhignapakam bhavati means it is removal of ignorance. Abhignapakam means it is only the removal of ignorance or ajnanam. Ajnana avarana nivaraka. Ajnana avarana nivarakam bhavati. What does jnanam does? Any jnanam does removes the avaranam, the cover. That is the job of that jnanam. Ajnanam abhignapakam, the removal of that avaranam. What is avaranam? Ajnanam is the avaranam. So ajnana avaraka nivarakam bhavati. Remove jnanam is that which removes the ignorance which is covering your real nature. Jnanam abhignapakam is that it's reminding you, removing the avaranam upon your self higher nature which is covered by ajnanam. Removal of avaranam in the form of ajnanam which is there, it removes. Who? Jnanam. Therefore, abhignapakam. Jnanam is called abhignapakam because it removes the avaranam which is nothing but ajnanam. Abhignapakam. Jnanam bhavati. Next line. Gnapaka bhava matrena. Gnapaka abhava matrena. Because of the absence, because of the absence of ignorance removing thought, because of the absence of gnapaka abhava matrena. Now that jnana vritti, which is the remover of ajnanam, is not there, suppose, at this time. It has already given knowledge. Once it has come, knowledge has taken place. Will it go away? 10 plus 10 knowledge you have got at the time of your studies in the school. Are you entertaining that thought all the time? Will it go away any place at any time? If you go to that polar region, no, and where cool, true chillness, there also 10 plus 10 is what? If I ask, what do you say? 10 plus 10, you never think. 10 plus 10 is 20. Why? That knowledge is always there. You need not get again that knowledge. That's why he says, Gnapaka abhava matrena. That removal of that ignorance the job is not done at that time, particular moment, Satyam nahi viliyate. That Satyam, what is that Satyam? Example, 10 plus 10 is equal to 20. Satya Jnanam, that knowledge. Will it go away once it has risen in your mind? Will it go away any time? At the age of 6, you have understood 10 plus 10 is 20. After marriage, some people forget after marriage. Generally, we won't forget. So many incidents are happening. The knowledge never diminish. The knowledge never disappear. Knowledge continues as knowledge all the time. Lifelong 10 plus 10 is 20. 10 plus 10 is 20, 20, 20. It will not disappear at any time. It is always there because that is Satyam. Satyam means here knowledge. Never disappear. That is Drishtanta. What is Dashtanta? Your Brahmatvam status is Satyam. I was Brahman, I am Brahman, I ever will be Brahman. Knowledge will never disappear. Will never go away. Satyam na viliyate. That knowledge about my real nature will never disappear. Na viliyate. Therefore, the person who claims I am Brahman, that person is ever Brahman. Jnanam never goes away. Just like any other knowledge in the world. Brahma Jnanam also like that only. It will never go away. If I get married, my Brahma Jnanam goes away. It will never go away. If it goes away, it is not Brahma Jnanam. It is only Brahma. Brahma comes and goes, but Jnanam never come and go. Next verse. Astyevopasakasyapi vastavi brahmateti chet pamaranam tirascham cha vastavi brahmatanakim. Now Purvapakshi is raising an objection and a doubt. Upasakasya api was asti vastavi brahmata iti chet. Vastavi brahmata, I was Brahman, I am Brahman, I ever will be Brahman. Vastavi brahmata upasakanam api asti. Upasaka is Brahman or not? Brahman only. So Upasaka also having Brahmatvam all the time. Iti chet, if you say so, Shankaracharya, Vidyaranya can give answer. What? Because he didn't claim, therefore he is not having that, because he is not claiming Upasaka. I am Brahman. That's why he is missing in Shalalam. He can say that answer and he can finish that topic. But what Vidyaranya says, that Brahmata is there in crow also, in buffalo also. In animals also, Tiryak means in animals also Brahmata is there. Crow is not Brahman? Brahman only. Buffalo is not Brahman? Brahman only. What about snake? Snake also Brahman only. Tiryak. Pamarana, ignorant people, illiterate people, are they not Brahman? Brahman only. This Upasaka also Brahman only. Very sarcastically he talks, pricking and what. This Brahmatvam, that is why none of us lacking Brahma Anubhava. Brahma Anubhava, none of us lacking. But Brahma Jnanam only many people are lacking. Brahma Jnanam only many people are lacking. Brahma Anubhava is there. But they do not know I am Brahman. That Jnanam is not there. How to understand Brahma Anubhava, I am Brahman? Because of Brahman, the consciousness only, you are conscious of my words. Are you conscious of my words or not? If you are conscious of my words, you are consciousness or not? Who is conscious of words? Consciousness or unconsciousness? Consciousness alone is conscious of words. Since you are conscious of my words, you are consciousness. Consciousness is called Brahman. Therefore you are Brahman. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva